Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends War Machine from the Galactus series. This is requested by Toy Maniac, so I have no problem doing this again. Again, guys, if you request figures that I have, I will definitely get to them eventually. Sorry, it's taking me this one a little while. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and do a 360. This is my favorite War Machine. It's the only one I actually have, just because I love all the accessories he comes with. Alright, after the 360, we'll go ahead and check out the details. Okay, so first we'll start out with looking at all the accessories. The bullets actually do not go all the way through. It's actually, I don't know if you guys can see in here, but it's not actually a hole all the way through here, so you can't just push them halfway through. It's kind of weird, so I don't know if you want to, I guess you can always cut these and then, put half and half. I don't know. But so it kind of sits in there just like that. Also comes with the classic Toy Biz flight stand. And then each one of these, this is what's really cool. I love these little blast effects. So you have the Gatling gun. It's just translucent flame, but it just looks like, just as if it's just, going off. It looks really cool. Very cool. Nicely sculpted done. Also has the repulsor blasts. They look really cool. There you go. Nicely sculpted. Nice little blast effects. Really like how the missiles turned out. You can see the cloud of smoke along with the blue missiles flying out, the flame behind them. Very cool. And they also just kind of plug in there. And then he also has the blast effects on the bottom of his feet to show them taking off. Again, these just all kind of plug in. So he comes with a lot of accessories and a lot of different ways you can pose them. I mean, not pose them, but display them. So you can also have them on the flight stand flying, or if you don't want that, you can have these just in his hands if he's just fighting. Or if you don't want that, you can just have the gun along with the missiles going off, or, tons of options for you. So I'll go ahead and get into the details of the figure. Also, all these accessories, this rotates. These can all come off if you choose. They just kind of plug in. I haven't pulled this one off because I don't want to detach this hose. I had a War Machine prior to this, and I took that off. I can never get that hose back on, so I'm going to leave the Gatling gun the way it is. But anyway, going into it, it is the same body as Series 1 Iron Man, so, but just has this extra piece put on. But anyway, so I really like how the missile launcher looks with the blue metallic tips of the missiles right there. You can see the backs right there. I think that looks really cool. I really like the black with the little arc reactor right there in the blue. Very cool looking, just silver mask. It could have a little bit more, I feel, sculpted detail to give it kind of a meaner look. It looks pretty plain to me, but it's still really cool. I think the Gatling gun looks great. I love how this little rigid hose is plugged into the back. This kind of just flaps, but you can kind of see the extra. It's more pliable shoulder pad piece that's been put on them to give them that different look. Also, I think this looks really cool. This rigid sculpt, it's kind of like a mohawk over the top of his head, along with this little piece here. Going with the rest, it's just a nice not pearlescent, but just a really nice silver paint applications. It's very shiny, and then the rest of the black is just kind of a matte black finish. But you can see like more guns, like right here on his wrist. Looks really cool. His wrist also got another gun, so he's just like armed up to the T, which is awesome with War Machine. Then with the rest, just more of that silver and the black. But again, great sculpting detail over the armor. I think that looks great. We got some more silver paint applications in there. The rest of the figure, you can kind of see more of the difference in the boots. It looks really cool. Go over the back. Crazy looking little like fan in the back here. I think that looks a little funny because it sticks out quite a bit. But you don't really pay attention too much to the back of the figure. Again, it has a little plug in his butt for the flight stand, so it'll actually plug up here. It plugs down below to keep him up a little higher. Belt looks really cool. But yeah, so I think it looks great. Just this thing just probably bothers me the most, but again, it's behind him, so you don't really see it. All right, we'll go and right. So for articulation, what's cool is this Gatling gun does rotate, and you can kind of pivot it different directions, which is very cool. The missile launcher also rocks up and down, and you can rotate it. His head looks not up too far. Also, the mask is removable, so you can see his face right there. It's a cool head face sculpt, right? Get up close, you guys can see his eyes. I think it's nicely done. But the mask just kind of slides back on, just like that. It looks left and right. It does kind of, It is kind of, it gets a little rubby there because the rocket launcher right there and the Gatling gun right there. So I always end up having just kind of facing forward. It's got ball joints in the arms, so you can move out and forward. It's got an upper bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. It's got rotation at the glove. Also, his wrist moves down and back. Mine kind of came a little loose out of the package. He also has the hand clamps, so you can clap his hands together. He's got a waist swivel. Also, he's got not really an ab crunch. It's got a cut right here, but it's really stuck in there. But this has the waist swivel, but you can kind of see it right there. It is articulated, but this kind of hinders it, and it doesn't really crunch forward very much. His legs kick forward that much. They kick to the side. It's got a it's got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. It's got boot rotation. Ankles move back. They move forward. He's got ankle rockers. He's got toe articulation, and he does have 2 points, 2 pegs at the bottom of his feet, so you can put this in either one you choose, toe or the rear or the ankle or heel. All right, I'll show you guys how tall War Machine is. All right, guys, so standing up War Machine, he stands right at just a little over 6 inches. So he's, good tall figure, and I'll show you him next to the Variant Gold Series 1 Iron Man so you guys can see the similarities. I'll move the camera up a little closer, see what I'm talking about. You can see the arms are the same, just the gloves are different, but the hands are the same. You can see the whole chest is exactly the same, just this armor piece is put over. Obviously the head's different. You can see the legs, same legs, just different belt and different shoes. So it's mainly just the arms, the legs, the chest. Overall, pretty much the same figure. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Galactus Series War Machine. Also, he comes with the very hard to find right leg of Galactus. But please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great night. Bye.